doing things a little differently this time. I'm playing the intro as we record instead of putting it in later.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But, and we're also talking over it. This is Tasha Desi for anybody that gives a shit. That's her singing. She's a friend of mine and went to high school with her. So I can't get in trouble. Well, I mean, unless she's an asshole and doesn't want to let me use her music. Well, unless I'm an asshole and she doesn't want me to use it. But I don't think she'll give a shit. I hope not. I'm sure she's not watching or listening. Well, she's not listening, I'm sure. So I guess what she doesn't know doesn't hurt us. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I was looking at your list.
You want to talk about that?
The very first thing that I just need to point out is that the X-Files starts on my birthday.
Yes, it does.
Which is an epic thing.
It is indeed. Especially since you've been watching it. Well, you watched it all recently.
Yeah. I've immersed myself in...
Oh. Nice word usage, babe. Walter! What is the deal? She's allowed to hold paper.
He is excited.
He is. He is indeed. Are you excited that you finally get to do episode 2?
Yeah. It only took a month.
A month?
Well, like 2 weeks. What?
Oh. Yeah, it took a while. Actually, I think it was like 3 weeks, almost a month.
Yeah. Stop it.
But you want to talk about the X-Files?
We can.
Or did you just want to mention that it was on your birthday?
No, that's the first that I've seen when it's coming out, so I got excited. Okay. I had to say something.
That makes sense. So you enjoy the X-Files?
I do. I mean, anything horror related. Well, paranormal.
Paranormal. Oh, so you don't like all horror?
It depends. Things like the Green Inferno.
The Green Inferno. I think I know the name.
It just...
Aliens, right?
No.
Oh, I thought that was
It's coming
aliens.
out, like, soon.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it about aliens?
No, it's about, like, missionaries or some bunch of, attractive kids or whatever go into a plane and they fly over some Amazon area and their plane crashes and then a tribe catches them.
Walter, come on now. We're letting you in here and you're barking at nothing. Sorry.
And, they rip them apart and cannibalize them. Stuff like gore. Like gore. Focused horror. I'm not a huge fan of.
So you don't like Saw or Hostel or anything like that? You don't like Texas Chainsaw Massacre or anything like that?
I mean, I'm not against them completely.
Yeah.
Like the first, 3 Saw movies I liked. After that thing,
Yeah. The first 3 movies were kind of inventive and clever. After that, they were pretty much just the same fucking thing.
Let's see who we can get in here and draw more people to.
Yeah. I do like the guy who made the Saw movies, though. The original guy.
Well, and they were involved
in
in Insidious, and I like Insidious.
Yeah, he's directing a really cool movie. Is it Aquaman? I think he's directing the Aquaman movie.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah. So that's cool. He made Insidious, like you said. Isn't that what you just said? And
I just like a certain kind of
what's the other one? The Conjuring.
Yeah.
Didn't he make Annabelle as well? Or was that somebody else?
I think that was somebody else.
Oh. I heard Annabelle didn't do very well.
It didn't.
People didn't like it, I guess.
Well, and they're making a Conjuring 2, which I think is a mistake.
Conjuring. Oh, no, they made 3 Insidious movies. I thought they already made a Conjuring 2, but I was thinking of Insidious.
Yeah, no. We haven't seen the third one.
No, I did download it though. Didn't I tell you that?
You did tell me that. We just haven't, like, work and everything.
Yeah, I like the Insidious movies. I'm not a horror fan by any means, but I do like the Insidious movies because they're so different and weird. I really like that demon, that like red-faced demon-looking guy. That guy freaked me out a little bit.
Yeah. Well, that's...
Go ahead.
I like a certain kind of, like, thought process.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, gore movies are just...
See,
like, killing.
yeah. I mean, I can... Really? It's all horror to me. Gory, horror, you know... thought-provoking horror, paranormal horror.
Mm-hmm.
It's all horror to me. But I just like unique versions of them. Any time it can set itself apart from others in the genre, I can appreciate them.
Right. I mean, realistic horror and, like, serial killer gore horror, if you will, is still frightening, but to me, the scarier ones, like Hellraiser,
Yeah.
where you have to, like, sit and kind of think about it, and
Yeah,
it plays with your mind, that's the kind of shit that I'm like...
Yeah, I'm willing to use my
I can
imagination.
dig that, yeah.
But I forget what you just... Oh, when it's realistic, too, I can appreciate it. Like, I really enjoyed that movie Summer of Sam with John Leguizamo and Mira Sorvino, I think is her name.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the cover was like newspaper articles and it just said SOS on it. It said Summer of Sam.
No, actually, I don't think I've seen
Based on the Son of Sam killer.
I know the actual, like, I know the Son of Sam, but
yeah,
I don't think I've seen the movie.
Something Berkowitz. And wasn't that his name?
I think.
And he was a mailman. He was a postal worker. His excuse was his dog told him to do it. And they actually live up to that in the movie too. Like the dog is fucking speaking to him. It's freaky. They did well. They did a good job. Like,
and this is why we have Wilfred.
I guess maybe shit. Wilfred's that's an Australian TV show. Did you know that? And they made it. They made an American version. And the guy who played Wilfred is the same guy that played him in the Australian version. They just brought him to the American version. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. But no, I guess that might have been the basis. That might have been where Wilfred was conceived. But
maybe. Or it could have been like a Family Guy inspired kind of thing, but...
Perhaps. I don't understand where that came from.
A man and his talking dog?
Oh. Yeah, okay. No. I see Brian and Peter.
Yeah.
Difference is everybody talked to Brian. You know what I mean? They still haven't specified whether or not Stewie is actually being understood by anybody other than Brian. Brian seems to understand Stewie.
Yeah.
But I tend to think that everybody understands him, but the mom doesn't.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it. Because Chris and Meg and even Peter will react to things that Stewie says as if they know what he said. But no Lois. Lois is none the wiser to Stewie.
I'm hearing so many noises coming from the kitchen where Ollie is.
Your wine is...
What?
Crying and getting all my shit wet.
It's...
I'm just letting you know.
You should have paper towels ready at hand in case there's a spill.
Oh, should I?
You should.
Well, it's too late now, babe. So, next time, remember that.
Fine. Oh, you want me to look at the...
Yeah.
The list?
I suppose.
Game of Thrones. I don't even know what to say about that. No. Let's go off the list then, because you're gonna talk about all of this with your friends.
Yeah, I know, that's why I said that.
And we can't talk about Game of Thrones because my parents said that they might actually listen to our podcast, and if we spoiled anything from beyond season 1, they would hunt us down.
Well, they're 6 years behind.
I know.
I mean, they're like I told Jared the other day, if it hasn't been spoiled for you already, you're just lucky.
Well, see, that's the thing, is they don't follow any of that kind of stuff, or anyone who likes that kind of stuff on Facebook. None of that.
Well, not now. They just started.
No, Dad's been on Facebook for years.
No, I mean, they just started watching the show.
Well, no, I know. But they won't.
Oh.
They only do Facebook and stuff for real estate.
Oh. Okay. Well, then, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. Pretty stressful day.
Yeah, you're telling me. It was indeed. What? Why are you smiling at me like that?
I'm just smiling. I thought our mini argument / not argument was kind of funny afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that all you have to say?
I guess. I don't really remember.
We were fighting about potential bills that we might have
In
someday.
Yeah. We were. Non-existent bills. That's how dumb our fights can get.
Usually. Or we get pissed off at each other because somebody won't decide what to eat for dinner.
Yeah. Somebody won't decide.
No, because I tell you what we have, and then you say, I don't know.
Okay. I tell you what I want, and then you say you don't want it. That's what happens. And then you tell me what we have.
What
and then I say, I don't know.
Is give me, like, these are my top 2. I'll eat one of these 2, and then I'll pick the one that sounds best out of those 2.
That's usually how it goes?
That's how I think it should go.
Okay, so you're saying that I have to decide what 2 things we could possibly eat so you can decide what out of those 2 we can eat?
Yeah.
Do you not hear how ridiculous that sounds?
Why is that ridiculous?
Well, not really. I mean, it makes sense, but what I'm saying is how one-sided that is. I'm always making the choice. You're just
You're a pickier eater than I am.
Yeah, but I mean, I like everything we bought to eat. You know what I mean?
I know,
Like, it's not like our house is Taco Bell and you're just going to grab me whatever. Like, no, these are all things we chose to eat. We know that we like.
If I had left it up to you, we would have had burritos tonight, and you would have had that rice that you've already told me numerous times. Let's make something else.
If you had left it up to me, we would have had burritos. When the thing I said I wanted was biscuits and gravy? How does that make any sense?
No, I'm saying if you would have left it up to me,
then
that's what we would have had. And you wouldn't have been happy about it.
I would have been fine. I just didn't want to make it. That all consisted of us using like multiple dishes and standing for long periods of time. Like we had to make it.
These are like 7-minute packets.
7-minute packets?
Yeah. The noodles and stuff are just, that says 7 minutes on it.
So we're still standing there making it, and we're still using dishes.
And you still stood there and made the gravy and put everything on plates and stuff.
Made the gravy. I poured the jar of gravy into 2 paper bowls and put them in the microwave while you put biscuits in the oven. I then went in my room and sat there for 10 minutes and then walked back out there, took the biscuits out of the oven, put 2 minutes on the microwave, and walked away.
All of that together is more than 7 minutes.
All of that together is more than 7 minutes.
Yes.
Probably not. It takes me like a minute to open it up and
you
pour it
just
in
said
2
that
bowls.
you microwave the gravy for 2 minutes each, so that's 4 minutes right there, and then...
No, they were in at the same time.
Okay, that's still 2 minutes.
That's
so
2
I'm
minutes.
pretty sure that
plus
you
the minute.
scraping the gravy jar, getting the paper bowls and stuff out, getting the biscuits out of the oven, because you put those on the plate and everything.
Okay,
It was at least 5 minutes.
All right, that was 5 minutes, you're saying?
Yeah.
That took me 5 minutes to do all that.
Yeah.
Now, imagine how long it's going to take me to wash 2 spoons, wash 2 pots, or whatever we need, wash everything we need, then cook them, measure the water, all that stuff. That's going to take way longer than 7 minutes. It takes 7 minutes to cook after you've set it up, put it all together, and turned it on.
Babe, we are a team.
We are a team.
I would wash them, and you would, and nobody measures water, by the way. And
I measure water. I measure water. No.
Make it.
And people do measure water.
And we would do that as a team. Combined effort. So, individually, 7 minutes each.
No. That is not true. Next time we are timing it.
Okay, well, you're going to run out of biscuits and gravy, and you're going to have to break down and make some noodles.
No shit. I'm definitely going to have to do that. I didn't want to do it today, though. Because I worked all day.
With your microphone, you're driving me nuts. All I can hear is like cling, cling, cling.
I do it all the time.
I can hear it.
So can I. We're both wearing headphones. Wow.
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 You're not allowed to get mad at me for mocking you, because you do it all the time.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't do it all the time. You say I'm mocking you, but really I'm just, like I say, I'm doing my own version of it. I do it. It sounds way different than yours every single time.
You're doing your own version, so I can say something, and then if you say it with a country twang, it's just your own version.
Yes.
It's
That's
not
exactly
mocking.
what it is. No.
Not at all.
Not at all, no. For fuck's sake. Oh. No, it's not mocking. It's not. It's only mocking when you do it in a mocking way. I am not doing it in a mocking way. I do voices and shit all the time.
I don't so much mean a negative mocking.
Well, that's the way you portray it.
I just mean, like, a lot of times I'll say something and you will repeat it in whatever form or mood you're in at the time, whether it's song and dance or rap or something.
Yeah.
That's mocking. Just repeating is mocking.
Oh. No.
Yeah.
Repeating is repeating. I can repeat something you said and not do it in a mocking way. Okay. All right. Are Elvis impersonators mocking Elvis?
Yes.
They are? They're mocking him? They're
Aren't
fans. They? No. When you mock somebody, it's like you're making a mockery. You're
what
embarrassing them.
else would you call it?
Impersonating, admiring, being like that person.
Okay, mockingbirds. They just repeat the sounds they hear. I'm pretty sure they're not doing it in purposeful negative way.
They call them mockingbirds not because they mock people, but because they repeat what somebody says.
Which is what I'm saying. Mocking is just a form of repetition.
But what I'm saying is that just because they're called mockingbirds doesn't mean that's what they're doing.
No, that's I'm
probably
saying
just a name they gave them.
They're called mockingbirds because they repeat. So mocking and repeat.
Yes.
Is within the same family.
No, I'm saying that somebody probably related it to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, man, now I'm going to say and think of an example, but I can't think of an example, so it's hard to, like, see, I'm on the spot. I can't just think of it all of a sudden.
What are you trying to think of an example of?
If I knew that, I would just do it. Like that. What am I trying to think of an example of? I'm trying to think of an example of someone using a term to describe something, but it's not necessarily the right term. Like an instance in when something was named or something was described as something and it wasn't that way, actually. They used the term is just the most relatable for most people when it comes to that thing. Because for me, mocking is when you do it in a sense of like you're trying to make a mockery of something or someone.
Like you're trying to embarrass somebody. Yeah,
like humiliate them. When you're doing it in a humiliating way. I don't do it in a humiliating way. I do it in my own way.
Right. But I mean, that's kind of what I'm saying is Am
I humiliating you?
No, that's what I said in the beginning is I don't think you're doing it in a mean, embarrassing way.
Okay.
You're just repeating it in your own way, and sometimes it's just like...
No, I understand. At the same time, I also think that you just don't like a lot of the voices I do, because you say some of them creep you out.
They do creep me out.
Like you don't like the pink bunny from Bill and Ted 2 that I do when he says Theodore, when they go to hell, for people who don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, in no way am I okay with you sounding like a hell bunny.
Yeah, I understand, but like I don't always do it. Like I think what I'm saying is I don't think that. Like, you know that I do that, you know? And you know that I'm not actually mocking you. I'm just doing that in a way that makes it funny for me and fun.
Right. No, and I guess what I'm saying is the only time it ever irritates me is after the 10th time you say it.
I know, but the reason I'm saying it 10 times is because, like I said, it's funny and fun. It's fun.
For you.
If I didn't do it, I would just be like a quiet, not funny or fun guy at all. I would just be like kind of boring and lame, I would think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why'd you give me that look then that people
I don't
can't
think
see?
you would be lame.
I'm not necessarily lame, but like I would just like, you know, like not necessarily lame. I would just be happier and
you would
more
be happier.
Uppy. Not you know what I mean. Don't laugh at me like I'm a babbling buffoon.
No, what do you mean? I mean, if you didn't have all your little voices and did your song and dance or whatever, what do you mean that you would be happier if you didn't do that stuff?
No. I said I wouldn't be happy if I couldn't do those things.
No.
If I couldn't just express myself in some weird or funny way, like I would feel reserved and shitty all the time because I couldn't be myself.
No, I'm not saying you can't be yourself. I love you.
I know. I'm just saying that if I wasn't able to do those things, that would be lame for me. Like I couldn't be myself. I'd be closed off. You know? Nobody likes that.
If you didn't sing that song every time you make egg sandwiches, I wouldn't feel about you the way I do now.
I guess, yeah. I always forget about that song.
Or what's another one that you do?
The Spontaneous Adventure song.
Spontaneous Adventure.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
The only ones I am turned off by are the Hell Bunny.
Yeah.
And Gollum.
Oh, Gollum.
And I know you want to do one of those really bad right now.
Everyone does Gollum.
I know.
Everybody loves Gollum.
But you sound so much like him. It's perfect, and it just I just hate it because you'll be in like the other room, and you'll do it, and I'll look around and I don't see anything but Walter, and I don't like it.
What about Arnold? You don't like Arnold either, I think.
Arnold doesn't bother me as much. You don't do it as often.
Yeah. It's so fun, though.
Once you start, you don't stop, though.
I know. It's so fun to do Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I still have that video on my phone of you just doing it by yourself in the room.
Oh, I forgot about that. That was a few weeks ago.
Yeah. No, Walt was in there. You were talking to Walt.
Yeah. I was yelling, like, we were playing while I was looking for clothes and shit.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was a good time. See, I was having a good time with my baby boy down there.
Right, and I'm so glad that you do that. But nobody in this house likes the Hell Bunny voice.
You can't say that.
Nobody does.
Okay, okay. You can't say that. Because you don't know that Walter doesn't enjoy it or Ollie doesn't enjoy it.
Well, Walter does his little half bark, just lip moving thing when you do it.
What? I've never seen him do that when I guess I don't really pay attention.
No. Because you're usually, like, walking or something when you do it.
I don't know. Ollie enjoys it. He gets all excited and wants to play. He thinks I'm, like, they think you're like baby talking to him or something, or being playful and shit.
Alright, maybe I don't like it as much because you always, like, you always say BB when you do it.
Like, I'm not trying to get on your case. I'm just saying, like, say what it really is and don't blame it on everyone else. Just say, like, I don't like it. Just admit that you don't like it.
Okay, I don't like the Hell Bunny voice, and I feel that my fur children should not be exposed to such terrifying things.
Fur children should feel the same way.
Lenore is sensitive.
It's not terrifying. It was in a PG-13 movie.
It's a giant pink Hell Bunny.
It wasn't violent.
That is what my hell is full of, giant pink
It was just
Hell Bunnies.
creepy. It wasn't violent or didn't say anything wrong or do anything
that stuck
weird.
with me more than, like, I don't know.
It stuck with me too. I saw that movie when I was like 5 years old, and I've probably been fucking talking like that bunny ever since.
I was 24.
I know.
And it stuck with me.
For sure. That
Not
shit was
okay.
creepy and really well done for like 1992 or 3. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, I think. Bill and Ted 2.
Are they making another one?
Alex Winter, the guy who plays Bill S. Preston Esquire. Mm-hmm. Bill. He was also in. Anyway, he says that they're gonna make another one, and him and Keanu Reeves are both in on it. The only problem they're gonna face is George Carlin's dead, and Rufus was pretty much the centerpiece to the whole fucking movies.
We still have a lot of movies to watch. Now that you said Keanu Reeves.
Oh yeah, we still haven't watched John Wick. We bought it. We
didn't watch Dracula Untold.
No.
What's the other one?
Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Yeah.
And I still gotta watch, I've seen both seasons of Arrow, but I gotta watch the special features.
I haven't seen that version of Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, but you have?
I've seen the American version, haven't seen the other version.
I've seen the Swedish version, and I like it a lot.
I'm still wondering why they didn't make any more, because I know that movie did well.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that movie did well, but, I mean, they made, like, fucking 2 other movies. And, was it, like, Finnish?
It was Swedish.
Swedish?
I'm pretty sure. But, yeah, they made all of them.
I wonder who directed them. The, foreign versions.
They're on Netflix.
Are they?
Yeah.
I wonder if it was Lars von Trier. He's something like that.
Actually, that sounds familiar.
Lars von Trier, he made like Dancer in the Dark, Melancholia, those Nymphomaniac movies.
Do you have your phone on you?
I do. I'll look it up.
Yeah, look it up.
But Lars von Trier makes good movies. Dancer in the Dark, you still need to see all of that movie. That movie with Bjork.
I would want to see it from the beginning.
Oh man, it's so freaking good, and it's so like dark. And
it's been like a year since we started watching it.
That's a long ass movie, but it's so fucking good. Dancer in the Dark for the guy that's listening.
Just that one.
Yeah.
It's your brother.
I should give him a name. It's your mom and dad. Hey. Check out Dancer in the Dark.
They won't.
No, they won't. It's a musical, but like a cool musical. What movie were we fucking talking about?
Girl with the dragon tattoo.
That's right.
Jeez.
I'm gonna find out.
This wine is really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
You want to name it?
No.
Oh. Why not?
I got it from...
From work? From your former employer?
So I don't know really what to... You know what I mean? It's not like a brand.
Yeah, I know, but you can say what it is.
I mean, it's kiwi pear.
Kiwi pear. Wasn't it like... Sauvignon Blanc?
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, people know what that shit means.
Alright.
But no, it was not Lars von Trier who directed the foreign or Swedish version of Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. It was Niels Arden Oplev.
Oh?
Yeah, where the fuck that guy is. But I'm sure he's good at his job.
He did pretty good, yeah.
And then David Fincher directed the American version. Know who that is?
No.
He directed Panic Room. He directed Fight Club.
Oh.
He directed The Social Network.
I haven't seen that.
Social Network was a good movie, good flick. The Facebook movie. Everybody writes it off because it's about Facebook, but it was actually like a really good movie. But yeah, all kinds of shit. What else did David Fincher make? Because he makes good flicks. It's right there. I know what it is. Oh, Seven. Gone Girl.
I like the Seven movie.
Yeah, me too.
We
Gone
bought
Girl
that.
was good as well. Yeah, we did.
Never watched it.
Yeah. Well, we've seen it. We just bought it and with
Yeah.
intention of watching it again. I never did. It was on sale at like the exchange for like $5 or something, wasn't it? Like $6.
Yeah.
Good movie though. Good movie. Anyway. Hi.
Hi.
Hey. Our little man is passed out on the floor,
I know.
which is a good thing.
Handsome little devil. Then the adult one's going fucking nuts in the kitchen.
I know.
Don't look at me like that, Walt.
Well, turd. So, you still plan on drawing pictures?
Drawing or painting?
Drawing
Oh, for
podcasts?
yeah, I guess
I know you got like irritated last time because I said I liked the first version of you that you drew better than the new version of you that you drew, and you like got irritated and stopped doing it altogether.
Well, I guess for me, I can't just sit and like do it whenever.
Oh, I know, but
I have to feel like a certain element of inspiration, and you kind of killed it.
I wasn't trying to kill it. Like, I wasn't even saying anything insulting. I was just saying that I like the version you drew of the Coming of Walter poster more than I like the newer version of you, because the newer version of you wasn't as detailed, didn't look as... I mean, that I like that style right there. It's very comic book like. The other one was more like
Caricature?
like animated kids style, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. You look the same.
Not really. It was still more like animated kid style. It was just very softer. Like that's very like comic book. Like that's what I was going for, was a comic book thing. I wasn't trying to like be an asshole or shoot you down.
No, I mean I would do the other ones. It's just you kind of need to figure out what you're wanting to see, and then I need a better picture
of certain people.
Yeah, because if you want like more than just their face, especially.
Yeah.
Then.
Well, no, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, you need to kind of sit down and write down some ideas of what you want to see in them. And then I need, like...
Tell you.
pictures.
I got you. Well, I will work on it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I'm open to do it. It's just... I just want to do something that I know you're going to like. You know what I mean?
well, cool. Yeah, like, I'll let you. I'll do that. I won't write it down, but I'll probably just tell you. Because you know how I am.
Yeah, but then I'll have to write it down while you tell me you should just write it down.
So you can remember?
Yeah,
So-
because I'm not going to be able to just do them all. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just write down your ideas, then maybe I can throw a couple together or something.
Deal.
Good.
Well, we are reaching 37-minute mark, my love. And you're really pretty.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How long do you want these to be?
I usually try to keep them right around an hour.
Oh.
Last one I think was like 45 minutes to 50 minutes. I mean, they can be really however long. They could be 30 minutes if you want. I mean,
I almost feel like because we don't want to talk about like things that you're talking about in all your other shows.
yeah.
You
I
know
mean,
what I
we
mean?
can. It's just I don't want it to be just like all the other shows.
Well, yeah, I want it to be different too. I think this one is more different than the first one we did.
Kind of, yeah. The first one, all we did was talk about Ben's wedding. 'Cause we
Yeah.
had gone to the wedding the day before.
And then like weird randomness.
We really haven't done anything like that since.
No.
But we've just been like working and being pissed off.
We miss everything because of work. Like JJ's birthday, we didn't get to go to that because of work.
I know. We never get to go to anything. I have to work holidays too, which sucks.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
it
a
does.
big wall in the way. Fucking A.
But anyways, I was gonna say like hours could probably be a little shorter because all your other ones are like an hour.
Yeah. I mean, like I said last time, it was like 45 minutes to 50 minutes. I think it was like 48 or some shit. But no, I mean, we can whenever. I mean, if we don't have anything to talk about, we don't have anything to talk about. I mean,
We do. We just don't want to jinx any of it.
yeah. So we're just gonna keep that under wraps for now.
Potential.
Don't even.
No, let me finish. Potential. I don't know what I want to say.
Exactly.
Potentially exciting shows could happen.
There you go.
Could happen.
Yes, that was well put.
Took me a minute.
Yeah, you didn't reveal anything,
Yeah.
but we know. Well, I guess with that said,
That's a wrap.
yeah, I guess that's it for episode 2, the better half.
We need to go check on our children.
Yeah.
Meow.
Yeah.
Meow.
Anyway, until next time.